Hello, welcome back, and today we're going to be opening 6 packs of Upper Deck 2017-18 Team Canada. So I picked these up at Canadian Tire. I was there buying whatever the heck I was buying, and lo and behold, on the counter they were selling these, and when I got them, it was the first day they were out. I bought 3 packs and pleasantly surprised to see they were selling them. Then I came back for something else and I got some more. So I got 6 packs here. Collecting all your favorite Team Canada superstars, it says. So I'm guessing there's a Canadian sort of bent to these. They have the Team Canada logo. You got Connor McDavid on the front.
5 cards in each pack.
Skating in front. 5 cards in each pack. So we'll be doing 30 cards today. And yeah, sort of, I know a little bit about them, but it's going to be fun to open these because they're obviously different. It doesn't say Canadian Tire on them anywhere that I can see, obviously. But as far as I know, they are sold exclusively through Canadian Tire.
And we haven't done a video with these Team Canada sets.
No,
yet.
This is new for us. So I'm going to start opening them, and my assistant here is going to be presenting them for us. So here's our first pack coming up.
Okay.
So what do we got?
Yeah, these are all Team Canada players. See
Jaden Schwartz.
the card design of the Canada.
So let's have a look at what they have here. So we got yeah, they got the name of the player,
Forward.
position, silver, logo logo sort of over a star, there's a maple leaf in there. Hometown, stats. So it shows their international stats. So most recent bit of information on the player. And one thing I'm not seeing here is any NHL references. There is the NHLPA logo, but I'm wondering if there's some kind of licensing thing, which means they can't mention it. But I could be totally wrong. And it looks like pictures from their most recent international experience. So there's one. Team Canada, Jaden Schwartz.
And this one is a sideways one. That's
Patrick Sharp. Yeah, so that's looks like he's playing against oh gosh, I'm gonna get this wrong, but it could be the Czechs. I don't know. My apologies for that. But yeah, so that's a landscape style card. Patrick Sharp. Stamkos, certainly one of the top players in the league right now, if not the top. Again, you got the nice 45 international games he's played, so definitely a mover for Canada there.
What does the back of the sideways card look like?
Same design. They've just put it sideways on the front.
Okay.
All right, what we got
Ryan Nugent Hopkins.
Ryan Nugent Hopkins from the Oilers. Yeah, he's another guy. He's played a lot internationally. You know, no small part because his NHL team has struggled getting into the playoffs until last year.
Yep. And our last card in this first pack.
Last card, Megan Mickelson. So this is going to be from the women's hockey team. So that's kind of neat that they have both women's and men's in there. And this, she's been in 44 career games, which is just amazing. All right, next pack.
Pack 2.
Oh, no, here it is.
Okay, this one's a face shot.
Kirk Muller. Okay, so that's interesting. That is historical, if I want to put it that way. I mean, Muller hasn't played in years, and he came into the NHL in the mid-'80s, played for Team Canada several times. So it doesn't really say anything there about when he played. It does say, his '89 World Championship. So, it's interesting that they're honoring players from the past and present. It's a headshot. I'm not a huge fan of just headshots, but sometimes I know you sort of get what you get.
Okay, another sideways card.
Shane Doan, recently retired. Yeah, great. Okay, super.
Here is a very special card.
Matthew Barzal.
Here to the ice.
Heir to the ice. All right, so that's an interesting card. So he's going to be a younger player.
The uniform's
Junior.
a bit different
Yeah,
color.
I think that's World Junior. or under 18 World Championship. So he's a young guy. Heir to the Ice. So this is going to be a subset. You got some silver highlights there. This looks like some fancy lions on top.
Yep.
All right. Dale Hartchuck. So this is going to be another retro sort of player. I mean, he hasn't played in years, but he was a star performer for Team Canada in the past.
Last card in the
Last card in the second pack. Jordan Staal, one of the many Staal brothers in the NHL.
How many are there?
I don't know. I think there's 3, but there's probably more around.
Okay.
Jeff Carter. James Neal.
Oh, this is
currently starring for Vegas.
This is special. It's Bobby Orr, black and white.
Bobby Orr. That's cool. That's very cool. Bobby Orr, probably the greatest defenseman of all time. So he's wearing, I'm going to guess, 72 team colors.
What makes it special is black and white.
Or maybe it's 76. Yeah, it's black and white. I don't know if that's kind of because they just didn't have a color photo or what it is, but 76 Canada Cup. I don't know if this picture's from then, but yeah, Bobby Orr, certainly a legend, so that's a great card to have. Tyson Berry.
You can tell this one's old, but it's not black and white.
Charlie Simmer, yeah, look at that. If you can see up close, they've sort of, really it's sort of a rough photo, but that's probably all they have. It's pretty pixelated. It says he played in the 83 World Championships, so yeah, probably that's the best photo they had. Hasn't played in, he's been retired for a couple decades. Obviously, in this case, he's playing against the Italians. Yeah, it's a neat photo. It's neat to honor these guys that you wouldn't think of as
from you guys on
normal
the camera,
stars.
You can't really tell it's pixelated, but it actually is.
It's pretty rough. It almost looks like it's been zoomed in or something like that. So.
Okay, pack 4.
Pack number 4.
Okay, and it's the same guy.
Another Kurt Muller. Okay, 2 Kurt Mullers.
Another
Shane Doan.
Oh, another.
Okay, this looks like they got a copy pack. What do we got here?
Another Heir to the Ice.
Heir to the Ice, Braden Point. So that's not who we had last time, was it? Heir to the Ice. Who was it we had last time? Matthew Barzal, Braden Point. Okay.
2 Heirs to the Ice.
Yeah. Mark Staal. There's another Staal brother. We had Jordan, and now we have Mark.
And here's their last card in the.
Dumba. So these are nice cards. I like to see all the old players.
Yes,
It's a neat concept. All right, pack number 5.
Okay, we have one more pack after this.
All right. Oh, Bo Horvat. Okay, well, he's a Canuck. He's hurt right now, but good, strong player. Duncan Keith, great defenseman.
This card.
It's funny. I just want to say one thing. You can always tell these international competitions because they always have cars in the stands. And you can see here, there's the top left, there's a car. It's just a thing they do. I guess they're sponsored by car companies or something like that. But it always sort of makes me laugh when you see a car in the stands where they could have fit in some people.
This card, you can see it's silver there, right?
Yeah.
But on this next card, it has a colored one and it's a different texture.
All right, so who we got here? We got, all right, Rick Dash, Canvas. So this is, so Upper Deck has these Canvas subsets where they're sort of different texture. It's a bit of a rougher texture, and they're sort of supposed to be better photos too. I mean, it's hard to tell really, but that's a nice one. Team Canada Canvas, Rick Dash. The back's got another photo, and there's that car in the stands again.
It's a different textured car.
Different texture, yeah, and they print them in smaller quantities. So Rick Nash, great consistent player.
Okay, next.
Ray Bourque, another great defenseman. Played through the 80s and into the 90s. International star several years. Hey,
The last card
Trevor Linden, one of my personal favorites. Yeah, he played in, I think, a couple Olympics, if I remember right, and World Juniors.
That was the
president of the
last
Canucks.
card in this 5th pack.
Last card in that pack. So we got
Here's our last pack.
1 canvas card, And
two hires to the ice.
two heirs to the ice.
And we
And
got
the rest
Bobby
are,
Orr.
there's a Bobby Orr in there. All right, here we go.
Okay, last pack.
Last pack. Mitch Marner. Ryan Murray.
Wow, we're getting cool cards in every pack. This is pretty neat.
Jonathan Toews. Now
See,
this
look,
is an
it's a different
interesting
color.
card.
It's like that retro.
It's like a retro, isn't it? So
yeah, our last video we found a retro one like that.
R3. Yeah, it is. So this is definitely a different design. This is labeled O-Pee-Chee, which is owned by Upper Deck.
In our last video we found a retro card. It was kind of like that.
It says retro. They even say the retro. And yeah, it's a neat card. R3, R for retro, probably.
Yeah, cause,
Yeah, I don't know how many they run.
yeah, because in our last pack we found a retro card. It was the
Same
same
color. Yeah, black, red, blue,
Oh,
red,
it
something
was
like that.
blue.
It was blue. Joe Sakic, yeah, well, he's been retired a while. Yeah, great player.
Okay, last card in the 6-pack and
Last one.
all of this video.
Tyler Toffoli. That's great. So there you go. So there is 30 cards from Team Canada. The packs you get over at Canadian Tire there. Wow, trying to sort them all out. The lefts, the rights, straights, ups and downs and all that. So we had a couple heirs to the ice. We had a retro card. We had a canvas.
We had Bobby Orr.
There's a Bobby Orr card in there.
Two duplicates.
Yeah, a couple duplicates as well. It's a
two
collating thing.
Brothers.
A couple brothers. Yeah, great. So that was our opening of 6 packs of Upper Deck.
I think that Bobby Orr was my favorite of all of them.
Bobby Orr. Yeah, great player. Good pick. All right. Well, thank you for watching.
Yep. Bye.